As you guys can see, I have quite a bit of champion points that I need to use. Because this is a stamina character, I'm gonna put about 87 points into stamina recovery. I may just do 75. Just so I can get right here, which is Master Gatherer. Basically, it just reduces the amount of time for gathering ingredients or anything that I find out in the world. It's good if you're doing some farming and stuff. You end up having to do quite a bit of it, especially if you're low on gold. So it's good to have. Now, since this is going to be a stamina-based character, I'm going to put all the rest of it into Warlord here, because any any stamina abilities are going to use less stamina. Good thing. None of these really help me. This is a good place to put some points into. But for stamina, this is the best place to put points in. 50. This is your damage over time effects like poisons and fire. This can be a good thing as well. It's not necessary to put anything in here. This is actually a pretty good thing here. Here. Alright. Hopefully my mic is working right now. Go ahead and test it. Let's see. Okay, that takes care of that. So, like I said, here in Beef, main place for stamina is going to be in Mooncalf, which increases your stamina recovery, and Warlord, which reduces the amount of stamina that you use. If you're doing a Magicka character, then you would go into the Magician, which reduces Magicka cost, and over here you go into Arcanist, which increases your Magicka recovery, as you can see. Let's see. Now here, one of the main places you want to put some points into is into Thick-Skinned. You can put 10, or you don't need as many. These two are where you're going to put most of your points. Let's see, Expert Defender, Heavy Armor Focus, maybe put one into that just because if there's anything. This one could be good for when you go into PvP. There. Five there. And then spread the rest here evenly. $75 here. Let's go ahead and make 10. This is good for PvP as well, because you take less damage while you're resurrecting some of your allies. When you go in PvP, you die a lot, so it's good to be able to help people recover. So this is her. I'm gonna focus on two-handed and bow. It's first time I've really focused on it, so it should be interesting for me to try this out. If you hold down on the D-pad and move your right stick up and down, you can actually adjust how close or how far your visibility is. I like it a little bit farther back just because it makes it easier to see everything that's going on around you. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we have... Oh.
Whoa there. Are you all right?
Who is this person? Oh, that's Lyris. So Like she's gonna let me out of here.
I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Let's go follow her.
Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter.
Alright, let's follow her. There's stuff to search around in here. Looks like there's something here. More Churl, one of the enemies. What does he have? Cast off great sword. Alright. That gives us a weapon.
Stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted too.
Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way. Let's keep moving.
Brent. Usually if I'm doing this, I go around searching everywhere, but there isn't really anything great around here. For the first 10 levels, there's really no point in getting good fancy armor. Let's see. Block. That, and then you hit him with a heavy hit. That'll knock him down. Okay.
Let's get out of here, my friend.
Okay.
The Prophet.
Greetings, Listed. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here.
Alright, let's see what she wants.
The Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
Help you do what?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go from here?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
What are the Sentinels? What are these Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who is this prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
What is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Okay. If I'm dead, who killed
A man
me?
named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
How can we rescue the prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
Goodbye.
We should keep moving.
Alright. Looks like we gotta travel through this door. The prisoners in cells. The bleeding forge. So, we're still in the Wailing Prison. Let's see, where did she go? Oh, she's here. How you doing? Alright, so looks like this is a tough boss. Big heavy hit.
Well played, friend.
Oh, look at that.
Arca's beard, you are good in a fight.
Looks like we just leveled up.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Go ahead and use our skill points. Since this is a stamina based, I'm just going to put everything in stamina here. And now we're going to pick a skill to use. This is probably one of the most used abilities by a Nightblade. It's definitely a gap closer because you teleport to your enemy and you hit them. So as you can see, so we're just gonna go ahead and take that for now. And see, now we gotta figure out where we're. Okay, so right now it's in the X. Normally, I like it to be right here. So that's where I put my my distance attacks, as I call them, which includes gap closers. Let's see if there's anything worth taking here. This can be used for fishing. This you can sell if you really want to. Let's see. As you can see, I have a lot in my inventory. Like Lyris went this way, so let's follow her this way. So, as you can see, when you play this game, you have very few skills. You start with nothing. So far, all I have is Assassin's Blade, and oftentimes it'll, let's see, for woodworking you get just the basics, or all the crafting skills, or your race skills. This is normal. Looks like one-handed and shield is something that this guy strives in, but so as you can see, there's a lot of, well, this is actually not that many people. Just following the tutorial. So this tells you where stuff is. You can open your map. If you hit your, since this is a tutorial, it won't let you go out any further, but if you're looking at your map and you see and you just click on that little icon that they showed, and you press down on your left trigger, it'll zoom out, and that'll take you where, so you can see whatever map you want to see. Right now we're trying to work our way up to the Sentinel, but this is a good place to sworn I put it there. back up here. Okay. I guess it's not allowing me to do it that way, so do it their way for now. Huh. What's going on here?
What was your name again? Target practice?
Alright. You can see there's a lot of glitches in this game. I should be able to use my skills, but it's not letting me do the teleport strike, which I don't understand why. I'm just gonna go and try to kill things. Ah, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. I see what the problem is. Okay, I'm sorry. I was really confused about this. So Assassin's Blade, that one I do put here. It's a close range. It's later on as the character, if you're gonna be able to morph it.
Be inconspicuous. We just got free of
And alright, so it looks like we're heading up towards the Sentinel right now. Pressing down on the right trigger, and that puts me into sneak. So from a sneak, I can go ahead and try to go to the Sentinel. Right, there's one down. Hit it with a nice big strike.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
There's only one Sentinel. But like I said, Assassin's Blade is good.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers!
And most of these skills use magicka in the beginning. A lot of your weapon skills will use stamina. So,
Fool,
nope.
you will never
Guess the Prophet is not here.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Guess we gotta find another way. Let's go talk to Laris.
Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Alright, goodbye. There's a little arrow marker that shows me which way to go, so we can go talk to Cadwell and see what he can do for us. And there he is singing.
Two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
Ooh, mint chai recipe. If you go into and search in different areas, you can find a lot of different things and barrels, and there'll be little sacks and stuff. And I just found a mint chai recipe. Recipes are really good because they give you they either give you they add to your recovery for magicka, stamina, or health, or they can give you extra health, stamina, or magicka. So those are all really nice things to have. Um, let's see. Let's talk to Cadwell. See what he has to say.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the prophet's cell. The door is sealed.
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
How do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
So there's a few questions that I can ask here. I can ask him about himself, or how he knows Lyris. I'll leave that for anybody if you guys ever play this, or you've heard it before. I won't make you suffer through it. So let's go ahead and try to find our way to. Here's the river. And fiend soul, so we gotta kill this guy. Oh, look at that. Iron dagger of flame and some flesh fly larvae. Got some alchemy ingredients and a weapon. But since we're focusing on two-handed, we're just gonna keep what we have. Ooh, a little bit of gold. Gold is always good. Currently I'm traveling in the wrong direction on this river, but this is a good place to get quick, easy experience. Hopefully do some leveling up. So just kind of go around and kill stuff. Alright. These fiends will kind of like spew either disease, sludge out of. Well, basically they puke on you. So you have to. The nice thing is the game kind of shows a little bit of red where anything is gonna travel and possibly hit you. So it's a good way to kind of avoid it. Let's see. Looks like I have a lockpick here.
The sooner we can get out of here.
See how many lockpicks do I have? I have one. Gives you a lot of time, so hope break the lockpick. Just kind of hold down on the right trigger when it kind of vibrates. You let it go, and that'll go ahead and activate each one of the pins. There's 5, and it's the same. It's the same for every single lock. Only difference is the amount of time that it gives you to actually break the lock. So, one thing is with this many people, a lot of times, sometimes you'll show up and enemies are already dead. It can be annoying, but if you just wait a little bit, the enemies will pop back up, so you can go ahead and just kill them. I like to kind of go through this whole thing just because it gives me some gear to start with. If you don't go through this, then you won't kind of, if you skip the tutorial, you start out in the world with nothing. Let's see. There's a nice maple staff. Let's see. Oop. Like people are killing a lot of things around here, so there we go. Alright. A little bit more gold. Empty. Ongoing. Map, which are we headed? As long as we're heading south, we're going in the right direction. Let's see. Back here? No. As you can see here with ESO, they got rid of the collision on your followers, so you can actually run through them. Oh, here's a friendly little to fight. One. Let's go ahead and take this guy out.
Who taught that one to fight? The god of
Got more
self-punishment?
gold. Lyris loves to sit there and be funny. The main thing to remember is when you're fighting, you want to just go ahead and, if you get a hit on it, on any of the enemies, or try to get a few hits, you'll actually gain experience from them dying, as well as, let's see, iron sabatons. I guess we can use those. Went up another level, add a little bit more stamina. Let's see. So this is shadowy cloak. This is another staple of. This is a staple of most night blades, just because it makes you invisible. But I am going to put some into two-handed. So let's see. Let's put it into cleave. And that, for now, it's going into the Y. If you put skills into different things, it'll actually help you raise abilities and stuff, which is nice. Ooh, there we go. That's what I need. Some rawhide boots. Because this is a stamina character, it's good to focus on medium armor. Medium armor will give you some nice little perks that are good for stamina characters. Let's see, looks like our doorway is this way. Gone up a few levels already. Ooh, more lockpicks. So this is the prophet's cell. We can either go in or we can go back and kill more things. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in. Alright. We are here with the prophet. Nice thing about ESO, or if you have some areas that are kind of special, or they'll make it so just your character pops up. You don't have to worry about other people being around you. So it's there's a lot of instances where it's just you by yourself, and it'll give you a little. It'll say this is a solo instance, or it'll say solo, and which means that you don't have to worry about other people coming in and taking your kills or doing stuff. So you have to wait around. So this makes it nice for gameplay. Let's see. I'm picking up all this junk because when I get to my main area, I just go to a merchant and sell it right off. It adds a little bit of gold. I just pick up everything. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I went through that dialogue a little too fast. But she's basically telling me how we're gonna free the prophet. The prophet is locked in a big orb in the middle of the room. Oh, hello. Alright, we're fighting more something or other. Ooh, Cleve just went up to level 2. Okay, so something else is attacking us here. One thing to remember is if you hit an enemy with a heavy attack, it will actually help to raise up your stamina. So it looks like we killed all the enemies that we needed to here, so we can go ahead and close this dark pinion right here. And then we close the other pinion on the other side. See what happens. Okay. Lyris is floating and looks like she just got sucked into the orb. So looks like she took the place of the prophet.
Freedom! I remember this feeling.
Basically sacrificed herself to free the prophet. So let's talk to the prophet, see what he...
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you the prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright. Stay close then.
Up the stairs quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
Okay, let's head over this way. Going to the anchor mooring. That is. But we're gonna find out. Traveling down a nice corridor. A lot of little details they put in here. Nice little round doorway with spikes in the middle. Looks like those spikes probably close to block off a doorway if you go in, if they so choose. Alright, looks like we're at the door for the anchor mooring. Going through the door. Another little loading screen.
The dark anchor mooring.
Let's see. Nice big room. Looks like gears kind of traveling around. And what sounds like a big creature. Oh boy.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Few.
There's Moloch
Soon your
Ball.
world will
It's like a
be in
giant
pieces.
shadow. Let's see. Child of Bones. That's the enemy I'm fighting right now.
I will protect you.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Takes care of him and he gives you a collar of bones. That helps to increase health by 800. That's going to be helpful. Let's just go ahead and put that on right now. Have a little bit more health. The stats are max stamina is at 18,000, max health is 20,000, and max magic is 17,000. This is what the game does. It kind of it levels stuff out and then as you go higher in levels, some of the numbers adjust. This is so that you can travel anywhere in the world and actually survive, since there's no levels anywhere. So let's go ahead and talk to the prophet. See what he has to say to us.
Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nan in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
Sky Shard? What's a Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nan. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Alright, I'm ready.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There,
Okay, so
quickly.
just put a
Collect the
little Sky Shard in the middle of the room. So we're going to go ahead and activate it and use it. Get a little bit, looks like you float a little bit and start sucking the magicka essence out of the Sky Shard.
Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied.
So you actually find a lot of Sky Shards throughout the world. And for every 3 Sky Shards, you'll gain another skill point, so it's good to find them. Places that you find them for sure is going to be in delves, which is basically caves or ruins that you go into. Each cave has a Sky Shard and a little delve boss that you have to battle and kill. So it's good for experience. Plus, oh, looks like we just jumped in and we're leaving Cold Harbor and going into. We're going to Bleak Rock Isle. This is one of the starting islands. There will more than likely be a lot of people in here. All different levels. But typically in the starting islands you find just low level characters. It's like we're in a boat.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
Talk to the prophet. See what he has to say. Are we in a boat or in a house? Hard to say. Well, we'll find out after. Talk to the prophet.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long was I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
What should I do now?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
Okay, so it looks like for completing this quest, we get a sealed urn and a skill point. Skill points are great. So we're going to go ahead and complete the quest.
Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
So all those noises is achievements and just a lot of different skills that are going up in level. Everything starts at 0 or 1 and you kind of build it up. Everything maxes out at 50 and there's a lot of skill points and passives that you can invest your skill points into, and each one of those helps you to makes your character a lot more powerful. There's people that know how to min and max a lot of their gear and skill points and champion points, and I'm not one of those, so I just kind of mess around and see what works. Let's see. So the Prophet, you think there are many who need my help?
Indeed. I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
There are others who would join me in this?
We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
You think there are many who need my help?
Indeed. I sense that even
I
now,
already did that.
there are good people
Okay,
near you who
so I'm
face
just gonna
grave
say
danger.
goodbye.
They need you.
And let's go ahead and see what we got in this sealed urn. It's in supplies. Sealed urn. There's some lockpicks. There's a sentinel's lash. Bow. Yep, it's a bow. And Cadwell's lost robe, which is a chest piece. Looks like it's light armor. It's something for now. So as you can see, I don't know this recipe. It says use to learn recipe, so activate it and that'll let you use it. Keep the great sword. I'll go ahead and use this robe since what I'm wearing now doesn't offer any protection. So I'll add a little something. Plus it adds to experience. It'd be nice if the game would kind of realize what you're doing, but I guess it's hard to guess that stuff, so all we have right now is Cadwell's lost robe, some rawhide boots, and the collar of bones, which gives additional 800 health. When we have a skill point we can use. Let's go ahead and start building up some of our shadow abilities and everything else. So we'll go ahead and do Shadow Cloak. That's a nice one. hit it, turn invisible a little bit. It's nice to hit from invisibility because that'll add some to your damage. Hit something. Oh no, okay, well, I guess that's further in the future. Captain Rana. Let's see what's up. Captain Rana.
You're the one Holsgar pulled out of the water. I'm glad you're up. I could use your help.
How did I get here?
A fisherman found you washed up on the beach. He brought you back to town. It's a miracle you survived.
So why? So what now?
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you.
You wanted to speak with me?
You've seen combat, and I need all the help I can get today. Villages are scattered across the island. We need to warn them.
Warn them? Why?
We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate.
Where should I start looking?
You'll find the people of Bleak Rock all across the island. Darj, the hunter, went to Sky Shroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hosen's Folly.
Okay. What is Sky Shard Barrow?
It's an old dragon shrine. It's a relic of the Dragon Wars. Some of the villagers claim they saw undead out there. I sent Darj out to get proof.
Tell me about Dickie's Hollow.
Locals claim it's haunted. They dare each other to spend a night inside. It's a silly custom, but a harmless one.
Alright, Hazin's Folly. What's that?
It's an abandoned mine. A family came out from Stone Falls to work the place. Rumor has it, they're Daedra worshippers. Now some bandits are hunting through the place, and we need to know why.
Alright, I'll tell her that I'm gonna start at Hazin's Folly, but you can
Thank you.
do anything you want.
Once you've dealt with the bandits and sent Sane back here, see who else you can find.
Can I ask a few questions?
I'll answer what I can. Captain Tilroni's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled netch, but I'm actually a bit smarter than that.
How did you end up here?
Posted to this backwater, you mean? I made a hasty decision. A bad call. Soldiers died. I learned my lesson. Now I don't act without proof.
What does Tilrani have against you?
I took her job. You might have heard her yelling about that in the square. It's petty, but what can I do? Every time I've reached out to her, she's slapped my hand.
Alright, so now we just ask her again. How did you end up here? So we'll just say goodbye. Let's look around in here. There's a bookshelf. Bookshelves are good because just like that, my provisioning went up to 2. On the bookshelves, you'll find what are skill books. The skill books help to increase different levels. Little tutorial on stealing. Looks like we are upstairs. Are we? No. Big Rock Isle. Well, let's see what's downstairs. Sometimes in these areas, there's stuff that you can help yourself to. There's a
Good to see you up and around. Figured you were crossing the bridge to Sovngarde for sure.
Okay, no, just goodbye. Thing is for stealing. Light armor just went up to 2. Bow increased to 2. Wardrobe. You can step up to most fireplaces as long as they're lit, and it'll work as a cooking fire. Right now, all we have is the mint chai, which increases magicka recovery by 604 for 35 minutes. We don't really need that much magicka, so we'll wait and see if we can find some other recipes. Okay, let's head outside. Let me just check and see if my go to voice chat. Let's go into area chat. And okay, looks like my mic is working. Channel. Here's all the people around. There's level 3. Another level 3. A lot of level 3s. Huh? Looks like this guy's a Dragon Knight. See the little spikes on his back? So we can travel in any direction we want. This character is a red guard.
Rana has no idea what she's doing. Did I ever risk your lives like this?
So Ronnie, the one who's bitter about losing her job. So let's just head in a direction. Since I have multiple characters and I have other things, I can go into my collection, and I have some pets. They just kind of follow you around, don't do anything. But most importantly, we have some mounts. Select a mount, then hold down this button. What is it? 2 little squares. Used to be select, and you can ride around. Push down on the left joystick, and that'll get you sprinting. Your horse never goes out of your mount never goes out of sprint unless you get hit or you stop, and then you have to wait till the horse's stamina builds up a little bit. Here's somebody with a little arrow over their head. We're just gonna go ahead and talk to her, see what she has to say. Speaking. What's going on with her? Can I help you with something?
I can understand you. Oh my, I'm not a skeever.
Are you supposed to be?
No. Follow me. I'll show you.
Alright, lead on. So, let's go ahead and follow her. Where she goes. Come on. Taking me through the snow. Found some trees over here. There's a little thing with a arrow over it. Looks like it's a gnarled wand. Up this gnarled. Take it. Then,
Kine, you have it.
can you explain what's going on?
My friends and I were out hunting in the woods when a mad mage ran up and began throwing spells at us. I think he only nicked me. He dropped that wand in the snow as he left.
What does the wand do?
I don't know how spells work. I tried picking up the wand, but it wouldn't let me. I think it does the spell, or undoes it. Look, my friends are Falta, Brent, and Runsenwild. They're skeevers now. Please find them and use the wand to fix them.
I'll look for them, Mola. Okay, so there's another quest for us to do. We'll find all these little skeevers. 6. That was a runestone he picked up. Use those for crafting. I hear a little noise. This little right here, this is a thieves' trove. Find them out in the world if you have the what do you call it? If you have the Thieves Guild DLC, you'll go ahead and find it. Here's a nice little treasure map. Hughes Bane, some coarse chalk, more lockpicks, and gold. Because they have this little red icon next to them, it means that it has to be laundered. So we'll just go ahead and take it for now. But just kind of listen for that little sound, kind of like a... Here's a rune stone. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a Rakuda already. So here, and we're gonna find somebody. How's our inventory looking? Okay, we still have 28 empty spaces, so that's good. Sergeant,
There are bandits about.
I'm here to help you. Captain Rana sent me.
That's refreshing. Most days it's just Rana and me against the world. We have some work to do.
Quest.
Percy's ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine, looking for artifacts.
Looks like I leveled up. Why are they here?
They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others.
How can I help?
How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. Take the uniform from our friend here, then get down into the mine shacks and see what's going on.
I'll do it.
Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit will help you slip into the mine unnoticed.
How long have you reported to Captain Rana?
I've been her second in command since we arrived on the island. She really is a skilled commander. This just isn't her finest day. Or mine.
Why is this place called Hazin's Folly?
I'm not entirely sure. It was named after a prospector who came out here with his family. They said they were mining for iron, but folks saw them wearing dark robes.
Dark robes? Were they cultists?
That's the story. One day there was a fire and the whole camp burned. Locals said they heard monsters roaring. The place has been boarded up ever since.
Alright, well, thank you. Goodbye. Looks like I leveled up again, so go ahead and put one more into stamina. Have another skill point to use. Ooh, this is the one. Teleport strike. That's a nice ability. Let's put that here. Two-handed. This one and put it. Ooh, here's guys. Drop down to appearance. Click on this. And now we are in disguise. Supposed to look like guys over here. Work our way here. Looks like we're hidden. They can't tell the difference, so these guys are glowing yellow. Yellow's nice. That guy over there with the torch, he's glowing red, which means that he can tell that we're not really who we're supposed to be. So you kind of want to be a little bit sneaky, kind of work your way around. Ooh, a little bit of maple. Because you always gotta farm. Let's go ahead and change the setting. Auto loots everything, so I don't have to waste time. Alright, let's turn turn on the auto loot. Now it'll just automatically pick up everything we have. The reason I do that is because I have ESO Plus, which gives me a crafting bag, so anything that's used for crafting is gonna go into my crafting bag, and anything that's not any other stuff will just go into regular inventory. Looks like we found some orders here. Our bookshelf. Nope, there's nothing to be gained there. Things now. Ooh, a burnt barrel. Looks like there's just some charcoal. Just more stuff to sell. Try to gather as much gold as I can, but you also have to do quite a bit of management, especially in the beginning, because of the fact that it's so you only have 40 spaces. You can buy more spaces by going to a backpack dealer. It costs a little bit of gold just to go ahead and up flesh flies. Got some insect parts. Insect parts are good for fishing. Let's work our way this way. Using my shadowy cloak, be invisible. Right. Got spotted by that sentry. A little bit more jute here. Alright, I avoided being spotted. Orders. Contract scroll. If anybody wants to read it, they can read it, or probably should, but I've done this quite a few times, so it's through here. Okay, there. One nice thing about a lot of people, though, the fact that they will actually distract a lot of the sentries if you're sneaky enough. Lady Smock. Let's see. Iron ore. All this crafting material is very helpful. Here, but not quite done yet. Considered invisible. Werewolf. 6. Alright. I hear it. It's right there. And it's medium armor, so that is very helpful. Now we just need to go find a place to launder it. He's standing right there. And my shadowy cloak to disappear. Slip right past him. Tracked reward. Cracks cover the surface of this board. It may have once thrummed with magical energy, but it's now dark. On further inspection, you see a small note attached to this base? Oh, base. Read the note. Gooder, keep this runestone out of the mine. If you bring it near the unspeakable sigil, the portal closes, then we're cut off from the relics. That means we don't get paid. If you don't understand, I'll start breaking fingers until you do. Take the runestone. Sounds like there's some more fighting going on outside, which is fine with me. I'm gonna try to sneak out the back over here. Alright, so looks like we are ready to go into the cave. Farming is always good. Side. Let's go knock on this door.
Get lost.
Alright, let's lie to him. The boss wants me to check on the relics we already found.
Come inside. We've almost made it past the scabs. I heard them say the portal is just beyond.
Thanks. So, we're walking in. Howdy.
Who are you? Please don't hurt me. Guards! Intruder!
Uh-oh, he's running. Oh, he walked into a wall of flames. Well, I guess he won't be saying anything to anybody. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. Still wearing our skies. Let's see, here's a door. The open is dark, which means we can't go that way. So we'll head down the corridor. If I put my cursor on these guys over here, I can see that they're yellow, which means that they don't realize that I'm not one of them. And that's always good, so always check from far away just to make sure that they're yellow, because if you see a red enemy, that means that they will actually see you. Like this person over here, he's got a torch, he's a sentry, so he will actually see me. Let's see if I can, he's not moving, not good. I'm gonna go ahead and use my shadowy cloak and walk in behind them. Looks like I ran out of magicka. And watch it. Can't go into sneak. You guys over. Nope, he's. Let's wait for this guy to disappear because I see a sky shard over here. Sky shards are good. This will be my second sky shard. Let's go this way. You guys are far enough away. Let's take the sky shard. Alright, let's keep. It's 2 of 3 sky shards. These guys are yellow. Let's keep on going. That guy is yellow. That guy is yellow. Down this hallway. Some of this stuff you can pick up. Maybe I'll pick it up, see if I can get a little bit more battle axe. Yeah, I have a level 1, this is level 2, so we'll go ahead and upgrade to the 2-handed battle axe. And if I want to make space, I can get rid of the soul-shriven shirt, so just destroy it, just to give me more room. I'm still wearing that. Useless. Sabatons help. Okay. sentry. Here, nope. There, let's see if there's a here. Nope, there's not. Whoa. Caught by the sentry. Barrel, some crates. Back. Picked up some mint. That guy fighting. The nice thing about some of these guys sitting here fighting is they take it off of you, so you can go around and do your own thing. They're still yellow, they're fighting. Battle axe here. Alright, we managed to jump. Fire went down. Let's kill some stuff. Oh, nothing to kill. Fine with me. Let's enter this portal. Like it's the direction we need to go in. And head towards some fighting. Nope. All nice and clear. Let's break this. Alright, destroy the sigil. So hopefully it keeps them from traveling back and forth now. Looks like we need to travel in this direction towards the exit. Yep, we're all done. Alright. Head out. Back to Bleak Rock Island. And who's waiting for it? Sergeant Saney.
So, what did you find out?
The bandits were contracted by the Daggerfall Covenant to steal a Daedric artifact. Alright, so bandits were contracted by Daggerfall Covenant to steal a Daedric artifact.
Covenant contract? I smell a distraction. That ship we spotted might be the start of an invasion. We've got to get back to the village.
Okay, looks like we get Saney's boot knife of the trainee, so I'm assuming it's like a dagger.
Orc-loving Covenant cowards.
Right, what now, Sena?
We found the evidence. The Covenant sent these bandits, and that means trouble. I'll head back and warn Captain Rana. You'll need to find as many missing people as possible.
I'll find as many as I can. Actually turned invisible. Gotta keep finding the Bleak Rock villagers. There's a sentry outside this cave. Looks like head away. Sentry. Or a nice little knife blade. Avoid fighting sometimes, it's not a bad thing. entries? Nope. Looks like we're done here. Move on to the next. Leave this bit on. Butterflies are good source of insect parts. You can also get butterfly wings, which are potions and poisons. And here's another runestone. Get anything good? Wolf. Rawhide scrap. It's good to farm as much material as you can, because when you refine it, you get tempers. And tempers are sometimes hard to come by, especially gold and purple. Green and blue are a little bit more common, so... looks like we're attacked by a wolf. Alright. That wolf. Treasure chest. Cool. Thought I had it already. Anything good in here? Shield. Can't use that, but alright. Get a little bit of experience as well. See, have my teleport strike now. The gap closer, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Ends up getting used a lot. Right now it uses magicka, but once it gets high enough level, then I'll be able to stamina, which is what I'm gonna have a lot of. Spider just popped up. Spiders. Looks like we're in a little camp with a lot of spiders, so let's go ahead and follow this arrow, see what we need. Probably freeing some of the villagers.
Praise Sithis, a traveler. Please, the poison's chill is getting to me. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
What's happened?
I came out here with 3 of my Fighters Guild comrades. We heard rumors of dangerous creatures in the cave. Then we found spiders. Argonians are resistant to poison. That's the only reason I got away.
What do you need me to do?
Save my crew. If I know spiders, my comrades are already in cocoons. Find Tethys, Nair, and Hunson's Shadow. Set them free.
Do what I can.
We should be able to get them out before they're a meal for spiders. We shouldn't have come here. I should have listened to the Guildmaster.
What do you mean?
We're used to taking contracts as they come. We pick our own jobs. The Guildmaster, though, she wanted us to go hunt Daedra. If only we had followed orders.
Alright, goodbye. So that's kind of the beginning of ESO. As you can see, there is a lot of some people around, people doing stuff, but it's not all that bad. Well, relatively speaking. There are some areas that are more full than others, but usually out in the open world, it's not too bad. Most place where you'll see a lot of people will be in the major cities around the way shrines, which is your travel points. For some reason, people like to just hang out at those and either do some dueling, which is a new thing to ESO, and or they like to just kind of hang out. If you go into area chat, you get to hear a lot of interesting conversations. So, um, I guess that'll do it for now. I'll probably level up this character a little bit, maybe finish up all the starting areas. If you guys are interested, let me know. If not, I may just call it quits here. See. All right. Thank you. Bye.